A stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. First day of the competition, always a special day, and a cause for universal optimism.
Well, cup competitions are a raw deal because of downgraded importance, but these games still offer a hold-your-breath ordeal that can be as good as anything out there. Just listen to the sense of anticipation here. What an atmosphere. This sounds important. This sounds as if it matters.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Has a look and plays it forward. Jackson has been included in the starting lineup. Does he have a key role to play here, Jim?
Well, Peter, I think you'd always fancy him to pop up with a crucial goal at a crucial time. But he's more than just a goal scorer. He's the kind of player that makes other players play better. He inspires, and he just seems to have a great awareness and presence that can lift this whole team.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Sarr. It's a goal kick. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Plays the return pass. Good pressure, determined, intense. Played out wide. And he's quick to snatch it back. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Mendy claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. Koulibaly. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Now it's Ndiaye. Ndiaye. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Senegal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Played out to the left flank. Sarr. To Gay. Idrissa Gay. To Gay. Diallo. Ndiaye. And it's Sarr. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Now it's Aubameyang. Spread it left. 30 minutes gone. And it's Lamina. And a shot! And again! It's in! The breakthrough strike! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Le numéro 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. And he welcomes it in. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lamina. That ball looks a good one. Lamina. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Lamina. That's a lovely pass. Gay. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Idrissa Gay wins the duel this time. Sarr. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just in themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Et merci d'accueillir nos joueurs comme ils le méritent.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Lamina. And Bruno Aquilmanga. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Gay. Ndiaye. Threads one in. Sarr. And Ndiaye. Oh, good spread. Can he get onto this? Bruno Aquilmanga. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Jackson. Now that's well seen too. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Lamina. Goes looking wide. Niakate makes the interception. Now it's Jackson. Stood up well to him there.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 80 953.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Senegal have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Sarr. Crunching tackle. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that has not gone well. Diallo. Ndiaye. And it's Sarr. Now it's Ndiaye. Can he get on the end of this? Played in deep.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Nicely spread. Niakate. And it's Gay. Sarr. That has been slung wide. Sarr. To Gay. Distributed tidily. Sarr has it out wide and in space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical. Might want to be careful there.
Gives it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
So not long left in this now. Senegal are on the point of first-round elimination. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Aubameyang. Oh, just skips past his man.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
It's a promising position. Now it's Ndiaye. Good ball, good take. And a chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
Changement pour le Sénégal. Le numéro 7.
Senegal have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution.
Le numéro 21.
He rises! And that could come back to haunt them.
Dia is clearly gutted about that one, but he needs to shake it off and go again.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
He's played it back. Gets into some space.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
It'll be a throw-in. Senegal making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart as he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Diallo, moments left, barely that to avoid a shock defeat now. Now it's Aubameyang. So just 1 extra minute for stoppages.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Great skill, that's nice. That's a good run down the left. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. That's that, the end. Well, this is the beauty and the cruelty.